Hey, are you interested in getting into real estate investing and have absolutely nowhere to start, no one to turn to, have no idea about real estate investing? You've heard the things on TV, you've seen the success stories of people making a lot of money and wonder if it can happen for you. Well, this video is dedicated to that person who is brand new to real estate investing. I'm going to teach you right now how to get started in real estate investing and making sure that you are setting yourself up not only for today, but for the future. So if you know anybody who's interested in getting started in real estate investing, hit that like button and share this video with them. Who knows? It may change the trajectory of their life. So the first question you've got to ask yourself is, what kind of investor are you? See, there's only two types of investors. There's the blue-collar investor and the white-collar investor. The white-collar investor is someone who has cash or credit and can utilize that in their real estate investing. The blue-collar investor is typically someone who doesn't have a ton of cash, doesn't have a ton of credit, but is someone who has some skills. They can find deals, fix deals, facilitate deals, do a lot of different things inside of real estate investing. Which one of them are you? So let's start off with the most basic question: how much capital, how much money do you have access to? Now, the answer to that question may surprise you. There are certain sources of capital that you may not even know is available to you. Most people think about how much cash they've got in their bank account and never think about the other areas of capital that they may have access to. You may have access to some capital via equity in your home. And you access that equity from what's called a home equity line of credit, also known as a HELOC. You may have a retirement plan, and you're saying to yourself, but all I can use that retirement plan for is investing in the stock markets with mutual funds. Now, that may not be true. It all depends on the rules of your retirement plan. Some of them may be fully vested, and you can do literally whatever you want with it. You can roll it over to what's called a self-directed IRA or a self-directed 401k. Now you have the ability to use that to invest in real estate, make loans, and get in the real estate game using your retirement plan. A third source of capital for a lot of people that they don't know about is friends and family. Do you know someone who's got some money that's sitting on the sidelines that would love to be able to participate in real estate investing? See, the white-collar investor is someone who has cash or credit. Some of you have a great credit score, the ability to get just about any kind of loan. As a white-collar investor, you can utilize that asset to do deals with a lot of different people. It's who I primarily work with. Let's partner on a deal together. Let me do the hard work of finding deals, fixing deals, facilitating deals, and you and I can just do a deal together. And so if you're someone who has cash, credit, line of credit, retirement plans, whatever it might be, if you are a white-collar investor, reach out to me. Go to my website, bradhovis.com, and let me know that you're looking to do deals, and we might be able to do deals together as well. If you're not in that position, if you are in the position that I was in over a decade ago, where I had no money, no credit, your only option is then to be a blue-collar investor. You've got to develop some skills. What kind of talents and what kind of abilities do you already naturally have? Are you a salesperson? Are you a project manager? Because all of those kinds of skills and personalities can fit inside of real estate investing, because on the blue-collar side, it's all about hustle. And so understand who you are and what skills you have, and then start applying knowledge. Knowledge plus action is the way a blue-collar investor is going to be successful. Knowledge without action is worthless. Action without knowledge is foolishness. You got to add both of those things together. But what keeps people from acting and doing real estate investing is not knowing what's going on. Nobody would want to fly a plane if they knew nothing about it. The same thing applies with, you got to learn something and then do it. My advice is start with books. I'm going to give you a list of books that will help you get a good glimpse of the whole real estate investing spectrum. The first book I would recommend is a book by John Schaub, Building Wealth One House at a Time. He used to call making it big on little deals, but John Schaub's book is an amazing starter book for someone wanting to get into real estate investing, and I would recommend The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller. He at least explains all the spectrums of holding real estate. Additionally, pick up Peter Conti's book, How to Invest in Real Estate with No Cash and No Credit. Along those same lines, Wendy Patton has a book called Lease Options and Subject Tos that is unbelievable if you're looking to get into some more creative finance. Jimmy Napier has a book, Invest in Debt, if you're looking to start getting into note investing where you're making loans and whatnot. If you're interested in wholesaling, the book to go to is one by Than Merrill called The Real Estate Wholesaling Bible. So what I'll do is put a link in the description of all of these books that I'm mentioning. Be sure to pick those up, because how I first started was paying $10, $20, $30 for a book and reading. Every education that you've ever done in your life has had a book surrounding it. When you went to math class or English class, they had a book that was the central curriculum for that class. I actually care more about personal finance than I do about the actual real estate, because it's the personal finance that is going to be the foundation for your real estate success. Pick up Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It will help you understand about money. And there's nobody better than Dave Ramsey at personal finance. I definitely recommend Dave Ramsey's book, The Total Money Makeover. Those are the books that I recommend you starting off with. So my first tip for those blue collar investors is to read books. My second one is to attend local RIA clubs. You can find a RIA club, a Real Estate Investing Association, on meetup.com, or just by doing a simple Google search. Those are places that have live events where someone is presenting some information, telling you about what's going on in the market. They're telling you about what's been successful for them. There's typically going to be some people who can help you with your business. Insurance companies, hard money lenders, contractors, or realtors. And then what makes up that RIA club are all the other members. These are active real estate investors that are just wanting to chat and network with other investors. So be religious about showing up to these RIA clubs with one objective: getting as many business cards as possible. Increase your net worth. Your net worth is found in your network. So my third tip for that blue collar investor is start taking people to lunch. Get eyeball to eyeball, belly to belly, learn about who they are. This real estate investing game is a relationship game. It's about what you can do together. But most importantly, figure out how you can serve them. Be concerned with their business and their business's success, not the other way around. See, active investors get called all the time about wanting to pick our brain about what's going on in real estate investing world. I get this question all the time: how do I get started in real estate investing? This is the reason why I'm doing this video to begin with. So I at least have some place to point someone. But do you know how to get on my calendar? Don't be a parasite taking only for yourself. Be a partner working together for mutual success. These are all free or near free strategies to increase your real estate investing knowledge. I still do all three of those things. Now the next step, number 4, is the weekend class. These are going to be more workshops. They're going to charge you $500, $1,000, $2,000, whatever it might be, for a 2 or 3 day full intensive workshop teaching training. This person is going to be teaching on a specific topic. Shoot the lock off your wallet and go pay the $500 or $1,000. I can tell you this: I still attend those things every single year. And do you know why I do? It's continual self-improvement. I've attended dozens, maybe even up to 100 live weekend trainings where I've paid money, and I have never attended one where I didn't feel like I got more value out of that meeting than the cost of the meeting itself. So that's my advice for blue collar investors. Number 1, read books. Number 2, attend RIA clubs. Number 3, connect with local investors. Number 4, invest in 2 or 3 day training. And number 5 is the one that I get the most pushback on, and that is get coaching. Going back to my success formula, information and action, and it's that last part, that action part, that most people fall down. There are professional, lifetime real estate investing learners. They read all the books. They attend all the RIA clubs, know all the local real estate investors. They even go to those weekend courses and never do a deal. They need help with the action, and that's what coaching does. Now, the issue with coaching is the cost. If you're a blue-collar investor and you don't have the money, paying for those high-ticket courses is not reasonable for you. Some of these coaching programs cost as much as $120,000. If you had $120,000 to begin with, rather than paying for coaching, I recommend you partnering with somebody like me and us doing deals together and you learning as we do it. Kind of a paint-by-numbers type thing. Figure out how you can work with an active investor and maybe do so for free. Offer to intern with an active real estate investor. You're going to learn the business. Now, I know what you're thinking. Brad, I have a full-time job. How can I come and just give my labor away to a local real estate investor via an internship? If you're doing deals and running acquisitions and trying to find deals, most of that activity is done on nights and weekends. When you get off work, make a few phone calls and try to get people under contract. If you've got a project management background or the ability to manage construction, maybe you do that in exchange for that coaching. A lot of that work is, again, done on nights and weekends. There are ways to slide in a lot of the work that a real estate investor does in the middle of a work week. It's what happened when I got started. See, I had a full-time job while I was also doing real estate investing. And if you're wanting to get that coaching to get you to the next level, you may exchange some of your effort for some coaching. So don't make the excuse that you're unable to get coaching because you can't afford it. Get more creative. Figure out what kind of value you can add to that other person. You see, the relationship between you and your coach needs to be mutually beneficial, whether that's a payment in exchange for coaching or effort in exchange for coaching. I will teach someone how to do real estate investing. I will coach you as long as there's a mutually beneficial arrangement. If someone approached me, said they wanted to work in my organization for free, that they have a sales background, and I thought that they had the ability to acquire deals, I'd find a chair for them. I'd give them leads, because what they're going to be doing is acquiring deals for me. And in the process, that person is learning the business. They're being coached on a daily basis by me. When we're both getting something out of the relationship, it makes sense. So depending on where you're at, it may make sense for you to pay a coach to get you to the next level. You see, I paid for coaching. I paid a successful local real estate investor to coach me on deals. And it's one of the reasons why I'm sitting here today. I've bought over 350 houses, $55 million worth of deals. The coaching that I received made it so that I was confident to take the actions. Coaching works. You just have to find the right coach for your situation. So that's how I answer the question about how to get started in real estate investing. If you're a white collar person, got cash or credit, partner with an active real estate investor, do deals together and learn as you're making money doing real estate investing. If you're a blue collar person, read books, attend RIA clubs, connect with local investors, buy those weekend courses and get some coaching. Make sure that coach matches your situation. So thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this, please hit that like button. It lets me know that I helped you out a little bit. Also, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one.